So I just took my headliner off because I wanted to get to these bolts, but I couldn't because opposite of the other side there's a handhold here, which there isn't over there. But I needed to get to those bolts, so I'm going to finish up that side of the seatbelt swap. But I need to take the headliner off, and even though I've done my best to weatherproof this, I have a lot of water up here. The top of my headliner has standing water on it, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So now I'm gonna have to go through and figure out where this is coming from. But already, I can see there's dirt. It's like, that might be leftover foam, because it's cardboard with some foam on it. So I'm gonna have to go through with a flashlight, these holes back here, figure out where that's coming from. Somewhere, because I saw it was dripping out of the headliner. Has a little piece of metal that attaches to this piece of metal, which is just super thin, and it was dripping down onto this guy, and it was rolling back that way and forward, and then pooling up here, which it's still kind of pooled, but it hasn't really rained too hard in the last couple days. But I mean, you can even see drips right there from where it was coming down from that liner edge, dripping down. So I knew it was coming from in there somewhere. As for up here, I don't know, I can't see. I gotta get my flashlight and figure it out. But until then, that's where I'm at. So this is what headliner of this car looks like. Alright, let's figure this out. Alright, so I went ahead with the flashlight and I couldn't find where anything was coming from. I went all the way up in there and around, and I couldn't see any real spot that was any kind of gap or anything. So I'm thinking it's got to be outside. But just in case, I grabbed some touch and foam filler, airtight, weatherproof. I wanted to do this anyways, fill up the frame, noise reduction. So I do that, overexpand it, and then I'm just gonna trim those back down. Maybe I only had enough to really do the back and the rear panels. Filled them up pretty good. That one I just kind of did, so it's not filling up at all. But I also did some of the upper, just kind of hit up the screws in the hole, or the holes. Didn't really hit any of the screw holes or anything. Didn't do the front yet. I'm gonna grab another can of it and do the front holes up here and down the tubes there. And then on the inside of the doors, I want to run along. There is a drainage hole in the bottom corner there, so I'm not going to do that, but all along the very edge of it, see how far it comes up on the see how far the window goes down, where I can put foam in relation to the window, is not to impede it, but because that's the window track. So yeah, I want to do that. And it also made me think of doing like anti-theft. So I always wonder, it's super easy on these old Civics to just shove something down in there and wiggle it around until it pops up. So, you know, aside from having keyless entry on this, using rear passenger door handles on all four, no keyholes or anything. Aside from that, and just like your standard alarm, kill switches, etc., etc., you can still just pop a little thing in there and just, or get a coat hanger around through or something. So I was thinking about using expanding foam somehow to do that, but I might just use some JD Weld or something and build a little wall in between. But like I said, it's all in relation to where the window goes down. I have to figure that out. It's something for some other day. But for right now, I got the back and the upper side tubes filled, triple expanding. We'll see what that looks like. You can see I've shoved some of it back in there on some of them. It's really, now might be a good time to redo that actually. They're kind of firm, but they're still growing. So maybe that'll be, yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to do that, but that's probably about as far as I'm going to get today. I'm probably going to take off the passenger side seat belt and work on that. And then, there's somebody walking by. Yeah, I'm probably going to take that guy off. Just get it out, not worry about the other one, and then go inside, because it's been raining and cold, and I've been out here for like 3-4 hours, so that's that. Until later.